What is up, modern yogis? I'm Vogel, and welcome to your 30-minute Zentric flow, where we fuse Zen and energy so that you can show up as the best version of yourself every day. All you need is a yoga mat, a block if you have one, and the air in your lungs. So this practice starts out with stillness to get you present, and then dynamic movement so that we can sync up your body with your mind. After that, we'll use sun salutations to wake up every muscle that you've got. And then we'll focus on poses for strength, balance, and flexibility, topped off with a challenge pose. And we always end with some juicy, soothing postures to calm down your nervous system and make sure you find your Zen. All right, you cannot pour from an empty cup, my friends. So give yourself a high five for showing up today. And I challenge you to put away all distractions and do this practice from beginning all the way to the end. Not for me, but for you. Okay, let's do this. All right, friends, just come onto your mat. Let's sit up nice and tall. Any sort of seat is completely fine. I've got some crisscross applesauce going on. You can kneel, you can do whatever feels right. We just want to sit up nice and tall, pull your shoulders back, let your hands rest on your knees, palms up or down. And let's take some breath together, first and foremost. So take a huge breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, sigh it out. And we're gonna do that one more time. Big breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. And then just let it go through your mouth, let it go. And then just softly close your eyes. Relax any tension that you might have in your jaw, the muscles around your eyes, your lips, your shoulders, your ears. And just breathe naturally. And then put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Let's just start some really deep yogic breath. So I want you to breathe in so deep that you feel your belly expand, you feel it inflate, you feel your ribs expand, and you feel your chest rise. When you exhale, the opposite is true. Your chest falls, your ribs contract, your belly deflates. Do it again. Inhale through your belly, your ribs, your chest. Exhale your chest, your ribs, your belly. And keep going. Okay, now just let those hands drop. Try to keep that breath in and out through your nose throughout our entire practice today. Unless you're taking one of those clearing breaths on purpose. All right, let's roll those shoulders back a couple of times. Roll them forward. And let's come onto hands and knees. Like a kid about to cross somewhere, we're going on an adventure. Stack up your elbows over, your shoulders over your elbows, over your wrists. Spread your fingers, plant your palms. We're starting out nice and easy, y'all. You're gonna take your chin over to your right shoulder, up to the sky, over to the left shoulder, and then down. Do it again, to the right and up, to the left and down. You're gonna switch it up, to the left and up, to the right and down. Next time your chin is to the sky, leave it there. Pull your shoulders back, drop your belly, arch your spine. And as you exhale, we're gonna round through the spine. Really push the floor away like a cat. And then inhale, arch again, drop your belly, lift your chin. And as you exhale, round through your spine. So this is cat-cow. We do this a lot, warming up your spine in the beginning. Stop in the middle here, swing your hips to the right and left a couple times. I want you to swing way over to the left and way over to the right. All right, and the next time they're over to one side, swing the hips down to your heels. Swish them to the other side and then bring them back up. We're gonna come back to the middle, do it again. we are warming up all of these major joints. Your elbows, your wrists, your shoulders, your knees, your hips switch directions, go the other way. Good, stop right there in the middle. Let your right leg go back toward the wall behind you. Push your right hand down, left arm extends forward toward the wall in front of you. Just reach, look down, top of your head pulling forward. Gaze is downward. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, set it down, change sides. Left leg back, right arm forward. Fingers pull forward, heel presses back. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, set everything down. Good, tuck your toes under. We're gonna lift knees 1 inch off the ground. Round through your spine again. It's like a core cat here, y'all. Rounding like that cat. But engaging core, waking everything up. I know I feel this. Oh, awesome. 1, 2, 3. Straighten those legs. Downward facing dog. Shake your head loose. So shake it yes a couple of times. Shake it no a couple of times. Explore your down dog. Walk it out. All right, so that just means pedal your heels. You might swish your hips to one side when you do that. Let your head hang heavy. And just relax through your lips, your eyes, just like we did in the beginning. We're gonna take a big clearing breath here. Big inhale through the nose. Big sigh through the mouth. Good, find some stillness in your down dog. Heels press down, palms press. Good, look forward. At the top of your mat, we're gonna take a long walk, all right? We're gonna slowly walk a few steps to the top of your mat. Once you get there, we're gonna inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold down all the way, chest toward your thighs. We're gonna slowly roll up, just let your arms dangle, let your head hang heavy. Once you get to standing, roll your shoulders back. Your chin's the last thing to lift. Big inhale, reach your arms up high. And as you exhale, we're gonna open arm twist to the right. Right fingers reach back, left fingers reach forward, pull your right hip forward. Inhale, arms go back up, look up. Exhale, take it to the other side. You're twisting to the left, left fingers back, left hip forward. Inhale, back to stand, back to the center. Let your right hand grab your left wrist. You're gonna pull up and take a big fold over to the right. Oh, that feels good. And then take that left hand, grab your right wrist, pull up and then fold over to the left. And back to the center. Take those hands, interlace them behind you. Open your shoulders. Let your hands pull down as you lift your chin up. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, start to hinge at your hips, fold down, and then release your hands down to the ground. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet to the back of your mat. And then we're gonna go all the way down to our bellies to start. You can take your knees down if you want to. Chest, hips, and thighs hit at the same time. Once you get there, roll your shoulders back. Lift your heart, take a breath in. As you exhale, take your chest all the way back down. Tuck your toes under. Push your hands down. Lift your hips to your heels just for half a breath. And then lift those knees. You're back in your down dog. Breathe. Belly, ribs, and chest breathing, right? It's called a yoga breath or a Durga breath. 100% lung capacity. Look forward again. This time we're gonna step into squat, a yogi squat, balasana. Take your right foot to the outside of right pinky, left foot to the outside of left pinky. Hips are nice and low. All right, left hand's gonna plant down on the floor right in front of you. Lift your hips, right fingertips reach to the sky, right leg straight. Left knee bend, come back to your squat. And then right hand down, left arm to the sky. Same thing, other side, left leg straight this time. And come back to your squat. Palms come to the heart, and inhale, let's come all the way up to stand. And as you exhale, this time we're gonna twist. Right arm wraps around your back, left arm wraps around the front, like a little hug, like you love yourself. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take it the other way. Give yourself that little hug. Left arm behind, right arm in front. And then back to center. Let that right hand grab your left wrist. We're gonna pull up and over, but this time take your left foot behind your right foot. Give yourself a huge lean over to the right. Back to the center. Same thing, other side. Let that right hand grab, pull, and then take that big lean over to the left. Go then back to the center. I'm gonna take those hands once more, interlace them behind you. Inhale to lean back, look up. Exhale, start to fold, hinge at the hips. Release the hands to the floor. Inhale, take those hips nice and low. We're back in that squat. See if you can keep your palms down. Then we're stepping back. Feet to the back of the mat. Let's lower halfway this time if you can, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart for your up dog. You can always just do that cobra if that's better for your spine. And then roll over those toes, lift your hips down, dog. Whew. Should feel pretty warm already. We're gonna do one more of those nice and swift. Look forward. We're gonna take feet just to the top of the mat, not in that squat again. Step it forward, inhale, half lift up. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, come all the way up. Let's move swiftly. Exhale, we twist to the right. You can reach or you can wrap. Inhale, arms back to the center. Exhale, take it the other way. Inhale, back to the center. Right hand grabs left wrist, pull up, fold. Back to center, left hand grabs right wrist, pull up and fold. Back to center, this time cactus arms, lean it back and look up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale to lift yourself halfway. Exhale to plant your hands, feet to the back of your mat, lower halfway or all the way. Up dog or cobra, y'all. Lift your heart. Roll over those toes. Downward facing dog. Head heavy, palms pressed, fingers spread. Belly is engaged, right? Pull your belly button towards your spine. Deep, full breath. Inhale, lift your right leg out behind you. I'm gonna shift forward into plank. Pull your head or pull your knee towards your nose, towards your forehead. Then inhale that leg back up. And step your foot through between your hands. We're gonna take back knee down, rising up for a low crescent lunge. Right hand can be on your knee to start. Left arm reaching up or maybe both arms up. Good, left hand goes down to the floor, dragonfly. Let that back knee lift, right fingertips reach to the sky. Oh, I just popped, it felt amazing. And then look down. You're gonna pivot back foot flat, we're rising, reverse warrior. Right arm reaching behind you, left arm wrapping around your back, bend that knee deep. Big exhale takes you to your mat, takes you to your chaturanga, lower down. Inhale for your up dog or cobra. Exhale for your down dog. Left leg lifts up on your inhale. Set your foot down between your hands. We're taking that low lunge, one arm or two. And then your dragonfly. Right hand down, right knee lifts, left arm back, look up. Then as you exhale, look down, let's pivot back foot flat, we rise, reverse warrior. Left arm reaching overhead, front is bent. And exhale, take it down. Take that foot back, lower halfway or all the way. Lift your heart, lift your hips, and breathe. Head hangs heavy. Breath is deep, one more round of that. Right leg lifts up. Shift it forward, knee to nose. Inhale it back up. Step it on through, low lunge. 3 poses. Low lunge, dragonfly, reverse warrior. Use your breath, y'all. This exhale is gonna take you to your chaturanga all the way down. Next breath ends your up dog. Next exhale is your down dog. Next inhale, left leg lifts up. Step it on through, low lunge, to dragonfly, to reverse warrior. Oh, yes. So nice once the blood gets flowing, lower down, halfway or all the way. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. All right, y'all, here's your time to connect again, breathe. All right, if you ever need to drop down to your knees, it's like a child's pose, because you need to chill, you need to breathe, go for it. Hang your head heavy. Reconnect if you got distracted. If your mind started to wander, now's the time. Come back, come back, come back. This is the 30 minutes that you set aside for your day. Give it your full attention. You deserve it, you deserve it, you deserve it. We're giving our power away when we get distracted in these moments. This is your 30 minutes. Protect it. All right, y'all, from here, we're gonna lift that right leg up and slow it down now. Set your foot between your hands, stay on your back toes. Scoot that back foot back as far as it will go and rise up. High crescent lunge. Adjust your shirt as needed. All right, arms to the sky. Now I do high crescent lunge a little differently than some instructors. You're gonna let that back foot go back as far as it will go. I want you to have that heel right over the ball of your foot. Pull your belly in, so your belly button pulls in, a little tuck to your tailbone. Back knee, 10-degree bend. Front knee up to 90. Arms to the sky, shoulders down. And breathe. Of course, that deep, deep breath. And then we're gonna twist. Arms open toward the right. And you can make it deeper, all right? You can stay right where you are, or right hand goes behind, grabs the outside of your left thigh, or wraps around your back, left arm in the air. Bend that front knee deep. Keep that back knee at that 10-degree bend. If you're starting to hate me, you're doing it right. You're great. Are you breathing now? Oh, I feel it too. Last breath. Exhale all your air. Next inhale, we're gonna go for a sky archer. Oh my God, it should feel good. And then on your front leg. All right, so all your limbs are straight, right toes pointing straight forward toward the front of your mat. Left hand grabs your right wrist, pull yourself open on your right side. Good, then exhale, release that right arm and left arm. You're open at a T. Let's take triangle. Right fingers reach forward. Take that hand down to the shin, and then maybe slide it down to the ankle. You would only go lower if the hand can stay in line. One long line from your wrist to your wrist. I got distracted because I realized my butt is facing you, so I'm going to turn this way. All right, press that back heel down. Let your heart turn up. Breathe from here. Nothing's gonna change. We're gonna take this top arm and just reach it overhead. Oh, this should feel so nice. You really push that heel down, that right heel. I'm sorry, your left heel. Press your left heel down and really reach your left fingers forward. And pull your right kneecap up into your thigh. Energize your left fingertips. Look up past your left bicep if you can, if your balance allows. Good, next breath, coming all the way up. Good, arms out at a T, turn those right toes in, take your hands to your hips, elbows back, inhale, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands down to the ground, right under your shoulders, and lift your heart halfway. And we're just gonna exhale, walk those hands back. Top of your head toward the mat, shoulders pull back. You can take a headstand here, if that's your thing, or turn your fingers backward and just crawl them toward that wall behind you. Find some deep breath here. Whenever you're upside down, your lungs have a little more breathing space. They don't have the weight of the upper body on your ribs, on your lungs, so you can, typically it just feels different to breathe. A little more freedom. Turn those fingers forward if you turn them backward. If you're in headstand, come on down. We're gonna inhale, lift up halfway. Awesome. From here, heart's gonna stay shining down. Let your hands come to your hips. You're only halfway up. Pull your belly in. Kneecaps engage up into your thighs. Pretend like you're trying to squeeze your inner thighs together. Engage those legs. Inhale, come back up. Arms out at a T. Turn your left toes toward the back of your mat and bend your left knee deep. Warrior two. Palms down, shoulders down. You're looking over that left middle finger. A little tuck to your tailbone, just like we did in that high lunge. It's gonna strengthen low back. Sometimes we tend to like overarch and put our chest forward and our butt back. We want shoulders in line with the hips. We want that tailbone tucked, the belly engaged. From here, y'all, we're gonna let those left fingers keep reaching and extend the right arm and the right leg to the sky. It's a half moon pose. Top of your head, reach it toward that wall in front of you. Lift that right leg. Don't forget to breathe. Half moon, you can play with this. You could bend that top leg. See if that right hand can grab your right foot. You could start to float those left fingers a couple of inches away from the ground. This would be a great place for a block if you feel really unsteady or if you got a tight left hamstring. One more breath. As you exhale, we're gonna take that right hand down, take that right foot back, find plank pose. And then we're gonna roll to the left side plank. All right, so modification for side plank would be your knee down. All right, reach those right fingertips up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then step back into your plank pose. You can take a vinyasa or just go right on back to your down dog. You decide. We got the left side to do. Engage your belly. And here we go. Let's lift that left leg up. We're gonna step it through, set it down. High crescent lunge. That back knee has that 10-degree bend. Your front knee has that 90-degree bend. Your arms are reaching up. Breathe. Breathe, 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 my friends. That back knee, keep it bent, that 90-degree bend. Really engage your right glute, squeeze it, and as you exhale, let's twist toward the left. Left finger's reaching back. We can make it deeper if we want. The right arm reaching up, left arm wraps behind you. Oh, and you lean it back. You are bending backward and twisting at the same time. Your spine is like, whoa, I don't know what this is, but thank you. Thank you so much. Now listen, exhale all your air. Get empty, 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 empty next. Inhale, oh, sky archer. Oh, should feel like, thank God. Thank God I'm not doing that other pose. So your right hand is grabbing your left wrist or maybe your forearm and it pulls. All right, it pulls your left rib cage open. Lean back. Exhale, let those arms go. Palms down, triangle. Left fingers reach. Bring your head down to your shin, hand down to your shin, and just slide it down. Right, if you can get one long line from wrist to wrist, that's what we want. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Taking your chin up toward that right shoulder, energizing the top hand, back heel, press it down. Kneecaps pull up, top arm, reach it overhead. You can look up past that bicep, press that right heel down, reach your right fingertips. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale that right arm back up. Rise all the way back up. Turn toes in. Turn right foot to the right. Bend your right knee deep. We're right into that warrior two. The left fingertips pull back, and that's gonna help you line up your shoulders over your hips. So many times I see people doing this. We want shoulders over hips. Some ease within the strength, right? Shoulders down, look over your right middle finger, tuck your tailbone, and Mula Bandha. I always remember Mula Bandha here. Mula Bandha is your pelvic floor. Engage it. All right, from here, we're gonna reach those right fingers, reach them, reach them, reach them, reach them, reach them, and bring that right hand down. Half moon. Left arm to the sky. All right, so you can choose if you wanna make this more challenging. You could just look up. It's gonna challenge your balance. You could take that top leg, bend it, and let that top hand grab it. Grab the foot. Or you could even put a little bend in that right leg. So to take your right hand off the ground. We pledge allegiance, hand to heart. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good, and as you exhale, bring that right hand down. And then let that left hand go down. Right hand, we're gonna meet in plank pose. And roll to the right for a side plank. Options for your side plank, feet stacked one in front of another, one on top of another. That left foot can come here as a kickstand, or that right knee can come down. All right, but do what's challenging. I don't want you to take the easy way out. One more breath. Good. Left hand down. We're in plank pose. This is our challenge pose today. We're pausing right here. Shoulders are pulled back, belly is in. Corkscrew your hands into the mat. All right, so plank pose, upper push-up position. Not fancy. It's not fancy at all. It's not some fancy yoga pose. But y'all, oh my God, it is strong. It makes you strong. It uses pretty much everything you got, right? It's got your arms, your shoulders, tuck your tailbone. Whew. If you're starting to feel it, good. We have 15 seconds left. You can do 15 seconds, it's okay. You got it, you got it, you got it. Listen, y'all, take one more big breath. And as you exhale, roll onto your tiptoes, lower down for chaturanga. See if you can hold 3 seconds. Oi, oi, oi. All the way down to your belly. Good, y'all. Take your hands, interlace them behind your back. Leave your legs down. We're just gonna lift the heart. Hands pull back. If you can't, let your hands interlace. If your shoulders are too tight, you can always grab a towel. Just put a towel, a small towel, not necessarily a big one, in each hand. Good. From here, bend your knees. Let's see if we reach back, grab some ankles or some toes. And then inhale to lift those thighs. Find your deep breath again. Chin is up. Inhale to lift. And exhale, relax. Relax. Let your hands make a little pillow and just bring your forehead rested on your hands. And let your hips just shift a little side to side. So if we created any tension in the low back, let it go. Good. From here, I'm going to come onto the forearms for Sphinx pose. The Sphinx pose, shoulders back. Your shoulders are right over your elbows. If that's too intense, you can walk those elbows forward. It's going to take the bend out of the low back so it's not so intense. And on the flip side, if you want extra, if you want to make this more of a back bend, hands go out at 11 and 1. Oh, straighten those elbows. You can let the legs open up a little wider if you do that. It feels kind of nice. Glutes should still be relaxed though. And instead of letting your chin go up or down, pull your chin backward, like you're a turtle pulling its head into a shell. One more breath here. Exhale, come on down, elbows down, chest down, elbows out. And then just nice and easy, just gonna flip over, just like you're a pancake, right? Pancake in a frying pan, flip yourself over. And let's just get into the hips a little bit. You're gonna let that right knee come onto the left ankle. And just let that left foot come off the ground, hands come underneath left thigh. Pull your thigh, your left thigh towards your chest. Shoulders relaxed, chin towards your chest. Rotate your left ankle both directions. Wiggle your toes. Good, then switch, left foot down. Put that right ankle or that left ankle right beneath that right knee. Same thing you just did, pull it in. This is targeting deep in your hip, into those glute muscles. Rotate right ankle. Wiggle your toes. Go ahead and set that foot down. Let your left leg go long, pull your right knee up into your chest. Let your right fingers wrap around your right big toe, or you can grab your ankle. You can also get a towel wrapped around the ball of your foot. And then you can keep that arm, once you keep that arm engaged, you start to pull your straight-ish right leg towards you. Chin down. Good, then take your left hand, grab the outside of your right foot, and let's twist. Take that right leg all the way across the body. Let your right arm come out to the right. Chin towards your right shoulder. Let's get a big full body stretch. Arms overhead, get long. And then pull that left knee in. Same thing. First two fingers wrap around. Let that left arm engage to pull. Just feeling that hamstring stretch on the back of your left leg. So let that right hand go to the outside of your foot or your shin. You can keep your leg straight or you can bend it. If you keep it straight, you get more into your IT, which is so nice. Left arm out to the left, chin over towards your left shoulder. Come back up through the center, pull that left knee in. Pull that right knee in. Give yourself just a little rock side to side and feel the low back pressing out on the mat. Maybe even drawing some circles in the air with your knees. And then feet on the mat, knees in the air. So let the arms come out to the side. Let's do some windshield wipers. All right, so the feet are wide as the mat and both knees just drop over to the right. Feet stay on the mat the whole time. And the knees drop over to the left. And then just side to side like that. And if low back feels okay, let your heels start to slide out. And let your feet just flop open. Let your arms just come down by your side. And we take one last breath together. All right, so take a big breath in through your nose. Pull in as much air as you can. Use your whole lung capacity. And hold that breath in just a moment. Whatever might be taxing you, whatever might be stressing you out, we can release a little bit of it right here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Big sigh, let go. In this Shavasana, perhaps the most important pose that we do, we are trying our best to get to this place, this mindset where our body has been used, our body and our mind have been connected, and now we get to let the dynamic practice just integrate into our bodies. So take this time for yourself. You let every muscle relax. You turn off all effort completely. You stop trying. You just allow yourself to be here for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Honor yourself. Honor your practice. Namaste.